going on, y'all? Back with another episode of Mr. Eats. And this week, we're doing chili. I know I've been doing heavy on the chicken because still trying to get through the chicken in my freezer, but thought I'd switch it up this week and take some beef out and just prepare, something cozy. I love chili. I feel like it's a good meal just to like have high protein. Got some beans, got some beef, throw some peppers in there, onion, tomato, all good stuff. It just like kind of like a American version of a slop bowl, except Chipotle is Mexican, and Cava is Mediterranean. American chili. I don't know if that's a crazy comparison, but it sounds like it makes sense. Some people don't put beans in their chili. Some people don't put peppers in their chili, but I feel like it's the American version of a slop bowl. But I digress. So just gonna go down the recipe. So this is not a New York Times. This is purely from what I've seen my mom and my dad do. So we have pretty come accustomed to like knowing how to make chili. So obviously got my chili mix, got some sour cream in terms of a topping. Peppers, I'm gonna cut up some of these peppers, probably like 2 of these peppers, just to dice up and throw in. Got my ground beef, of course. Got my white onion. Got my chili beans. Chili hot beans. Diced tomatoes that are chili ready. Garlic that I'll throw in with the beef. Yeah, should be good to go. Pretty simple and straightforward. And also thought these would be a good choice. These Ruffles flavor swap, cheddar and sour cream as the Doritos. So I think that would make sense for, I don't know if y'all be cracking like chips and stuff on top of y'all's chili, but I'd be doing that. And also I'm gonna cook some rice. So let's get to cooking this chili. Okay, now that that's pretty browned, I'm gonna add the seasonings. And then it also wants me to add in my beans. Chili is so easy. These kidney beans, or chili beans. And my tomatoes. Now I gotta mix all this together. Yes. I'm gonna bring this up to a simmer and let this cook. Probably about 20 minutes. See where it's at. See if the vegetables have softened a little bit. And then seasoning, because I also gotta add some other things as well. So tap back in once that's ready. All right, my rice is literally about to be done in less than a minute. Thought I'd tap back in, check in with the chili. I did add some extra ingredients like some honey, some red cayenne pepper, and ketchup. And basically kind of just let that form what we have now, which is like, to me, kind of sweet and salty, savory, in my opinion. Okay, so I got my bowl of chili here, about to dress it up. I usually like to do rice under it, do some sour cream, cheese, a little bit of hot sauce. Hot sauce goes on regardless, like that's mandatory for chili. And I've never had these flavor swap Doritos, but sour cream and cheddar, that might need to stick around because that's a staple. And I always like to crush some chips on top of mine. Yeah, I always enjoy chili. It's a process, you gotta let it cook. It said like 10 minutes on the instructions, but if you really know how to make chili, you gotta let it cook. Once you add all that you need to make sure that it is good. Yeah, I like to mix it all up. Get the rice together, get the sour cream, get the chips kind of soggy, in between soggy and kind of still crispy. All right, try this out.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Okay. Hey. Something caught my throat there, but
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
alright, so something definitely caught my throat there, but definitely like sweet, spicy. Sweet and spicy. Definitely like a savory kick. Like, that is just some home style chili to me. To me, it's just sweet and spicy. You definitely like the peppers and onions. Give it a nice good flavor as well. But overall, that's just some good chili. I would say, like, if you don't want it sweeter, on the sweeter side, don't add the honey, don't add the ketchup. But I feel like the honey definitely balances out some of the saltiness that can come with all the chili. But overall, I'm about to devour this bowl of chili. Thank y'all for tuning in with me for another Mr. Eats. I give this a solid 8-7 in my book. Obviously, I'm not following any recipe, but I cooked it myself just from scratch based off what I know. But yeah, definitely put solid 8-7. Try this recipe out. And yeah, tune into the next one for sure.